Konnichiwa gozaimasu. Hashimashite. Donidas. Hi, how's it going? Just greeting you with a little Japanese. I've been learning some Japanese lately. It's been fun. Actually, when they said it is a hard language to learn, it is. I have learned um, hiragana, which is I think it's 46 characters that they basically teach kids. It's basically teaching them how to sound out the words. And then I learned katakana, which is the same 46 sounds, but different characters. So I've learned all that. I am in the process of learning greetings and it's all kinds of new words, all the names of different countries. It's been fun. It's actually pretty tough, but hey, gotta learn something new every day, don't we? But hopefully I'll be getting better at that in the next few years. I don't expect that to happen quick, but we will see. But here I am with my latest edition of Netflix reviews. I've been watching quite a few lately. Some of them I've been waiting for. Some of them I've never heard of before, and I decided to watch. So let's get started with some. Okay. We're going to start off with some I've watched for a while, since it's been a while since I did one of these reviews. I'm going to go back to some that I saw at the end of last year. One, it's Hellbound. This is a series about a figure that they basically considered like the angel of death coming down, warning you that you're going to die at a certain day and time. And then when that time comes, these three big, huge creatures come out of nowhere. No matter where you are, they show up and they come to beat the hell out of you and then take you to hell. So it is a wild ride, actually. It's very interesting. It delves into what might happen once people realize that this is an angel. They're going after people because of things they did in their life, and now everybody's got to atone for all their sins, and creates a whole new. I would kind of say a cult, even though it's based on religious beliefs and the growth of religious belief in it. But with all that said, the movie itself, or the series itself, it's actually a series, is really, really, really good. And it is definitely worth watching. So I definitely give that a thumbs up. And if you haven't seen it yet, go watch it. Okay, next one I watched was The Whole Truth. It's from Thailand. It's about these kids who have their parents. They're involved in this auto accident. They're put in the hospital for a very long time. So these people show up and claim that they are grandparents, but they've never met them before. So they gotta they have to have someone take care of them. So they kind of well, they know about their life, they know about who they are and everything. It must be the grandparents, so they go live with them for a little while. Meanwhile, while they're there, they see this hole in the wall. They're asking about the hole in the wall, and the grandparents don't see it. They don't see it there. Only the kids see it there. Well, of course, they want to know what's in that hole in the wall. So they actually look into the hole, and they see what they think is next door, and a dilapidated room. There's a lot of weird things happening. There's a child in there crawling across the floor. There's blood everywhere at times. It is really creepy. It wasn't the best of movies. It was interesting, and it kind of kept me guessing. At the very end, when you find out what's going on. It's like, really? But it was okay. So I don't really give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down. If you want to spend some time, watch something different, yeah, might be worth your time to watch. If you don't watch, it's not a real big loss. But that one, maybe. All right, let's go to the next one. Next one, it's an American movie. I originally didn't want to watch it because I knew exactly where it was going to go. And it didn't disappoint. It went exactly where I thought it was going to go. It's called Don't Look Up. This is a political comedy drama type thing about the end of the world. A lot of big name actors. Not going to go through them. But to say that it was a good movie would be lying. It really wasn't. It was really, really kind of stupid. I know. I don't have that much problems with stupid movies. Sometimes you laugh at them, but I think this was actually made for a certain purpose. This is an anti-Trump, anti-MAGA, anti-Republican movie. That's exactly what this is. And I knew that's where they were going to go with it. I'd say don't waste your time with it. It is pretty stupid. I don't know. I can waste any more time here about it. It is what it is. Don't watch it. And of course, right at the end of the year, December 31st, Cobra Kai came out. Yeah, it's the season 4 of the long-awaited series. That was really good. I liked where the series was going. I liked how they were trying to work together, and then it's the struggles of two houses trying to work together, and it doesn't always work out very well. You have two different styles of karate, trying to teach a group of kids the two styles at the same time. That doesn't always work. So it was interesting. You see some new characters come in. Actually, they're old characters brought back as new characters, which is really cool. I love how the series is using the same people from the original movies back to this series. It really gives it an authentic feel. But I really love the series. And if you haven't watched it, I'm sure everybody's watched it by now, but if you haven't watched it, you need to take some time and sit down and watch the series. It is really, really good. Definite thumbs up for that. Go watch it. Okay, so we have next another Korean movie I saw called Silent Sea. I wasn't sure about this one because it was about how the earth is running out of water. It's like running out of water. I'm not sure how that's going to happen, but okay, let's go there. Let's see what it does. But they're running out of water, and they did some experiments up on the moon at a moon space base. But for some reason, they lost everybody on that base. They don't know what happened. You know, they're saying there was radiation leaking. So they're sending a group of people up there to recover what they were researching. And it gets kind of dark. There's a lot of things happening up on the base, even though everybody's dead. I mean, it's actually pretty interesting. It's a unique idea of a movie, because basically it's all around the basis of wanting to create water. They need to create a source for water, and it's actually an interesting interesting movie. I say it's worth the watch. Go do it. Check it out. It's not bad at all. Another series I was interested in coming back was Raising Dion. A couple years ago, they had the first season. I really like the series. I know it's pretty much made for a teen viewership, but still, it's a good series. It was good. It's about this young boy and his mother. Um, she's raising him alone because his father has died in a mysterious manner. But she finds out the kid has supernatural powers, and she doesn't know what to do with. She doesn't know how to teach him how to control it. He's kind of learning on his own. There is a corporation that in the first season they were trying to track down people with powers and try to figure out what's going on, and they were shown to be. I don't want to give all this away, but if you haven't seen the first season, go see the first season. I'm going to give out some little hints about what happened in the first season, but the corporation seemed like they were bad. They're bad people, but they ended up being that no, they're trying to do the right thing. And in this season, the mother's actually working for that corporation on the board, and the corporation's trying to help train Dion how to use his powers responsibly, how to control them. Plus, they're bringing in everybody else who has powers and trying to teach them what to do with it, give them a place to go and practice and grow and all this other stuff. So, but meanwhile, the evil from season 1 has found its way back. And I know if you watch the first season, you know the creepy little kid in the little farmhouse, the son of the farmer. Oh man, he's a creepy little kid. He's back, and he's as creepy as ever. This season is definitely worth watching. Definitely go out and watch it. I give this series a thumbs up. I know, like I said, I know it's made pretty much for teens, and it's you can tell by the way they talk about it. There's a little bit of some comments of social justice in it. You can overlook those. It's only a few seconds, truthfully. But I did notice that. But let it go. The season is good. The series is good. It's worth watching. If you have kids, like I said, it is made for teens, so it is good for younger adults. Not like some of these series that you get in there with, but it's good. It's well worth the watch. Another movie I watched was called The Colony. This was another one of those I wasn't sure whether I was going to like it or not, just because of the subject matter. This is another dystopian type movie. The world has been made unlivable by fossil fuels and humans just destroying everything. So the elites decide, okay, we're going to save the human race by blasting off in spaceships and going to another place. We found another planet we can live on. So they go to live on this other planet, but then find out that it's not as inhabitable as they thought it was going to be. So they're coming back. They're sending people back to Earth to try to see if it has become inhabitable. Meanwhile, there were people, the lesser of society, have been left to their own devices on the planet. Well, they have been living. They're living their own lives. They're creating their own languages and making their own rules, and they have their own culture and everything now because it's been decades. So you got all these people living on Earth now, and you got all the rich people wanting to come back. It's an okay movie. I found myself straying away from it, getting kind of bored with it. Picking up my phone, playing games while I was watching it. So not that great of a movie. The subject matter is okay. It just really wasn't that interesting for me. You might find it a little more interesting, but to me, not really that interesting. All right. Okay, and the last one I have is All of Us Are Dead. It's another Korean series. I know I'm doing a lot of Korean series and movies, but I really like the stuff from there. But anyway, this was about a high school had a science teacher doing some experiments trying to keep his son from getting bullied. Well, one thing turned into another, and as he was doing experiments, a young girl comes in and cleaning the lab and finds this mouse in a cage, and she starts messing with it, gets bit by it. Well, from there, it just turns into all chaos. This is about just zombies going around biting people, turning people into zombies. So it's the same old zombie story, but a little different. This was actually something that was created. And of course, the students are just trying to survive. There's several students who lock themselves in a room trying to survive. They try to move and get out and go to different places, and they just cannot get out of the school. Of course, this is a very action-packed series, and of course the zombies here don't act anything like the zombies in America. Our zombies are slow and they lumber around, and you can just take a quick jog, you're away from them. So these, you can't. They run. They will attack you. They'll jump at you. They'll just do whatever they can to get to you, and they're fast. So I don't know if you've seen other Korean movies with zombies, like Kingdom. The zombies are the same way. They are fast. They run. They attack. They don't stop. Plus, they're hard to kill. So, anyway, this series is actually really good. It's all action-packed. It has a good story behind it. It kind of addresses the bullying that is unfortunately widespread in the Asian culture, but it is definitely worth the watch. It is my pick of this video to watch. We sat down and started watching it thinking, oh yeah, we'll watch a couple episodes, go on. No, we ended up watching almost all the series. I think all but 3 episodes. Then we watched other 3 the following day. So we were done quick. We binge watched this series, and it was good. So definitely a thumbs up with that one, and I know everybody will like it. Just take some time, binge watch it if you want. Watch 1 episode a day, doesn't matter, however you watch it. But I say go watch it. It is well worth your time. Okay, that's all I have, and I hope that you like and comment on this video and subscribe to the channel to see any future videos. I hope to expand on what I do in my videos. I know I haven't done one for a while, but I hope to expand on what I'm doing, partly because I am learning new things, and I may incorporate that into what I'm doing on my videos. So we will see where that goes. I'm working my butt off trying to learn Japanese right now, and it is a tough language to learn. So we'll see how that goes, and until next time, sayonara.